this day of Reformed theology, we are now living in an age of what I call the religion of things. Now, when I was growing up at the True Vine Missionary Baptist Church in Newhart on Highway 147 South, they used to say, much prayer, much power. I'm not suggesting that there's anything wrong with wanting or having nice things. But what I am saying is that things ought not be the ultimate thing that determines who I am.
Dr. Christopher Davis, senior pastor of St. Paul Baptist Church, is committed to taking God's word to a hurting and lost generation as he builds people of purpose, power, and praise. And now, the preaching and teaching ministry of Dr. Christopher Davis.
Saints of God, on last Sunday, I preached a message entitled, You've Got to Know Who to Keep. Well, after that message, someone emailed me and posed some serious questions to me as a follow-up to that message. And while they were all good questions, there was one question in particular that stayed with me the entire week. And that was, they said, Pastor, when you've decided to keep them, but you know in your heart you should have left them, what is it that makes you stay? What makes you stay on that job that's causing you high blood pressure when other opportunities have been presented to you? What makes you stay in that relationship when you've been living with him for 3 years, sexing him for 5 years, and you still don't have a ring? And you're getting better offers. Allowing another person's reaction to the reality of your leaving to be the basis for your staying can be a very dangerous thing. Want me to play it one more time? Here it is. Allowing another person's reaction to the reality of your leaving to be the basis for your staying is a very dangerous thing. Why, Davis? Because you ought not stay in anything that is beneath you and unhealthy for you. You ought not stay with anybody that does not treat you the way God desires for you to be treated. A situation can get so dark that you can have an exit and not be able to see it. See, you allow the darkness of that situation to become the definition of your activities. All you see is darkness, so you only think about what you see. You start to think that you deserve the dark. You start to believe that you were destined for the dark. You start to believe that you deserve the mistreatment that you're receiving. You start to believe that you deserve to be cheated on. You start to believe that you deserve to be anything. You don't deserve to be anything other than a concubine. You start to believe that the only thing you good for is paying her bills. You start to believe that you're not destined to have a real relationship. You start to believe that you don't deserve to be happy. And you spend so much time in the dark that when God finally makes a way for you to get out, you don't even see the exit that's staring you in the face. In a dark relationship, he calls you by everything but your name. You're in a dark relationship. She calls you the man, but she treats you like a boy. You're in a dark relationship. Everybody, including you, know that they're using you, but you're so insecure in who you are that you would rather be used and stay in their company than to have to spend some time in your own company. Talk to me, somebody. Your life has gotten so dark that when God made a way out, you couldn't even see it. You met a new man who was a real man, but you couldn't see it. You met a woman in the church, loved the Lord. She kept it 100 at all times. But you were so sold out to the loose one that you're living with that you couldn't even see it. It's a terrible thing when your life is so dark that you can't see the exit. The lights are on, but you're still in the dark. You think dark. You look dark. Your language is dark. You never smile. You don't even know how to speak to anybody. All men are dogs. but you the only dog catcher. See, you got to find somebody who's got the light. You just missed it. Let me try it again. You got to find somebody who's got the light. I thought y'all were Bible reading folk. You got to find somebody that's got the light. You got to talk to somebody who knows the light. You got to pray with somebody who's got the light. Somebody still missed it. Jesus says, I am the light. Listen, when you're in a dark situation, you need to be with somebody who knows how to turn the light on.